Hey, happy Monday, everyone. Wanted to do a quick midday video here to bring you up to date on the latest thinking with our midweek snow coming our way. I'm looking outside and the sun is out. How about that? The sun is out. First time in about a week, and don't get too used to it because, well, the clouds are going to roll back in tomorrow and eventually some snow is heading our way. Let's talk about right now. You can pick out two features on our wind visualization map here, low pressure here and low pressure here. That's where the wind is converging in both places. These systems will kind of marry up and come east and produce a swath of snow in parts of the Midwest and eventually our neck of the woods by late in the day tomorrow and into tomorrow night. Radar not terribly impressive here as of about 10 o'clock this morning. Some light snow streaking out into the Midwest, some of this not reaching the ground. We've also got some snow up in the Dakotas and into parts of southern Canada. All of this will kind of congeal and strengthen and come east as we head through our Monday. Here's a look at the latest hot off the presses North American model. Which is usually fairly good within, I'll say, 24 to 36 hours of an event. So its accuracy should be increasing. Let's take a look at its version of events here. Here's Tuesday morning at 7 a.m. Some light green getting into western parts of Ohio. Some of this might not be reaching the ground just quite yet. There's some dry air for this precipitation to overcome. By 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, it should be snowing out in Chicago, certainly, northern Indiana, perhaps northwestern Ohio as well. This will be rain initially down across the Ohio River at the start of things tomorrow afternoon. Here's 7 o'clock tomorrow evening, and this is when our storm will be strengthening fairly rapidly down across the Ohio River, and snow will begin in earnest by 7 or 8 o'clock in most of northeast Ohio and northwestern PA. Now, this could start briefly as a mix of snow and rain, but most of this storm will, in fact, be wet snow for us. The peak intensity is probably going to be late tomorrow evening until about 1 or 2 o'clock tomorrow night into Wednesday morning. Snow will then quickly start to diminish. The reason for that, our low-pressure system, which is nearby, will start transferring its energy over towards the coast. A new storm forming off the coast, and that's the storm that'll bring some hefty amounts of snow to parts of Virginia, West Virginia, southern Pennsylvania. But after 1 o'clock Wednesday morning, our snow will wind down fairly quickly as the coastal low takes over. So certainly there could be some school delays, perhaps closings Wednesday morning as a result of what will have happened Tuesday night. But as far as snow falling from the sky, the worst will be over by 7, 8 o'clock at the latest for Wednesday morning. And then we're just left with flurries for the rest of the day Wednesday, clearing by Wednesday night. This is the most recent run of the North American model as far as snow total accumulations go. Got two kind of maximas here. One out towards Chicago, northern Indiana, northwest Ohio. So from Chicago to Toledo, there could be at least 6, 7, 8 inches in a few spots out of this as far as maximum snow totals. But the higher amounts will certainly be reserved for extreme southern Pennsylvania, down around Breezewood, Gettysburg, down into the higher terrain of eastern West Virginia, northern Virginia. Really, really close call for D.C. and Baltimore. The heavy snow could be just to their west, or it could be into the cities. Very difficult forecast there. For us, in northeast Ohio, northwestern counties of Pennsylvania, this is generally a few inches worth of snow. The legend is over here on the right. Generally 2, 3, 4 inches on the North American model, and that is what our forecast is at this current time. A general 2 to 4 inches. Could someone get 5 out of this? Sure. Best chance for a little more than 4 will be down across southern Columbiana County and down towards New Philly and East Liverpool, Wheeling, Steubenville. Maybe Pittsburgh gets 5, 6 inches out of this, but generally this is going to be 2 to 4 for most of northeast Ohio and northwestern PA. Another thing we use, meteorologists use this SREF, and what this stands for is short range ensemble forecasting. Similar models are run many times, as much as 23 different times, and you can see there's probably 23 lines on this chart. Each model starts with slightly different initial conditions, maybe different temperatures, different pressure, etc. And then the model is run, and then its outcome is plotted on this map. Each individual line is the final outcome as far as snow accumulations. The legend is over here on the left, a little hard to read, but generally what's going on here with this SREF model is there is a range of snow accumulations in Youngstown on this from 0 up to about 8 inches. I think 0 can be discounted. I think we will see some accumulating snow out of this. I think 8 inches can be discounted, and there is an average, and that's this darker line right through here, and it's about 4 inches, going along with generally our forecast of 2 to 4 inches. Again, someone might get 5, but generally 2 to 4 out of this with the worst weather late tomorrow evening after about 7 o'clock. And then the worst is over with during the middle of the night tomorrow night, and we'll be cleaning up at daybreak on Wednesday. Jess will be on 21 News at noon today with more updates, and I'll be on tonight at 6 and 11. I'll have a more in-depth web video posted by late this afternoon or early this evening with much more on the short range, and we'll take a look at the long range as well. In the meantime, enjoy Monday and enjoy the sunshine.